I'm right now at Whole Foods meal prepping for this peak week, and just thought I was going to discuss the plan. I think I've mentioned this in a video in the past, but essentially we have planned 3 various shows just for experience. So I wanted to see what my physique looked like a year of bulking, and now that I know that I gained about 10 to 12 pounds of mass, which is really nice, that is going to set me up to know what exactly to do for this next off season. But essentially, whatever happens. Basically what we've got 3 shows planned, and I wanted to see how I stacked up, even though I know that I am not ready and I know I'm severely under the weight cap. So ultimate goal, all-time goal, is classic physique, of course. That's what I've been posing for. That's where priority of my posing focus has been, and that's where I am structuring a lot of my off-season building, such as building my legs and my hamstrings, improving my arms, and obviously for both men's physique and classic, you still want some lats, shoulders, back thickness. But right now, the 3 shows planned. The first one, I decided I wanted to step back in men's physique. And for my first show, for my total overall pro debut, I wanted to go back to San Diego, where a lot of my journey started and where I feel is a home for me, where I felt like people have taken care of me and where I've built a family when I couldn't really go back to my blood at the time and do a show there and start it in the division that started it all for me. Even if men's physique isn't the overall goal, and in my personal opinion, I don't feel like, even though I can do a pose that's a decent V taper shape for men's physique, I don't think I have what it takes for men's physique. I don't think I have the core genetics. I think there's a lot of guys out there with much better abs and core genetics for men's physique, and I know that's what they're looking for these days. You can look at Brandon Hendrickson, you can look at Ryan Terry, you can look at Ebanks. Their cores are amazing, and 3D round abs. And I'm sure it doesn't matter whether someone has a 6-pack or an 8-pack, but obviously they all have 8-packs. Not that it should, or I believe that it matters, but there is a level of definition in the core that is important for men's physique, and that's not something that I have. And then also, they have very wide clavicles, and with their wide clavicles are wide lats. And I have nice low lats, but in terms of wide clavicles and wide lats, especially wide upper lats, not so much. Most of my back maturity, most of my size in my back is in my lower lat section, and the lower back, middle back. And you can see a little bit in other places, but that's just where the insertions stand on my back. So where I do want to excel, regardless of what my genetics are, obviously in both divisions I want to do my best, but I'm going to start off in men's physique first, just for fun and for experience, and also to see how I stack up in men's physique. We are trying to make a decision on whether or not I want to completely just leave my classic pro debut for next year after I gain another 10 pounds or so, or if I want to go ahead and try one classic show this year before my off season, so I get some experience in, I get some practice posing on stage, and I get some feedback from the judges. And my ego wants me to not do the classic show. My ego wants me to hold off on the show so that way I can say that I have not done my pro debut in classic, my classic pro debut, and that hopefully if I really kill it in a year or a 2-year off season, hopefully it'll only be a year, I'll be the size required to be competitive in classic, and hopefully I can blow it out of the water, maybe be top 5 in my first classic pro debut. That's what the ego wants. But in terms of what is best for me and my experience, I do not believe that's the best case. Knowing myself, I do not believe that I have the best genetics in the world. I don't believe that I have prime bodybuilding genetics. My parents and all my relatives are all probably amongst the least athletic looking people, but luckily they try not to have too high of a body fat percentage. And I know that my shape is decent. It's okay. But I'm no Chris Bumstead. I don't make it to the top that quickly. It took me 9 shows to get my pro card, and I had to work hard for it. And at 3 national shows, I placed 16th plus place, where I wasn't even ranked, until finally I got my pro card. So I know I am one person that needs to work for it, and I probably do need to go through a lot of different shows before I could actually get up there. So I'm trying to accept that, and I'm just trying to do the very best I can, and we'll see what happens at this show. This will be a fun experience regardless, and I'm just really blessed and glad to have you guys along with me. 99% of you. There's 1% of you that suck though. This is the new Young LA drop, by the way. This is the Attack on Titan drop. Fire. This is a hat that comes with the Attack on Titan drop too. So there's a bunch more things. I'll show you guys later. Code Nile. This is going to be on August 21st, which is also my birthday, which is pretty cool. And it'll be dropping at 3 p.m. EST, which is noon PST if you're in the Western Coast. So I love you guys. Let's kill this peak week. I forgot to mention that weight cap wise. So when I'm getting to my lowest dehydrated state, we're projecting that I'm going to be around 178 pounds. Which means that if I compare my lowest dehydrated state to the weight cap for men's physique, that's about a 9-pound difference. Now, normally when you check in, it's like sometimes in the afternoons and the evenings. For me, it's around 3-ish, 1 to 3-ish. So I end up being a little bit heavier. Can expect myself to be more around like 181, 182 with my clothes off. And it depends obviously on what we're drinking, what we're eating that day. So if we're being realistic as to check-ins, then I have maybe 6 pounds of mass that I could build in men's physique to reach my maximum potential. Whereas for classic physique, that means I have 16 pounds. Because the classic weight cap for my height is 197. So that is why I would rather gain at least 10 to 15 pounds before I know for sure that I'm up there on the stage in classic, giving it my absolute best.
Doing fasted cardio right now. 45 minutes of fasted cardio in the mornings, and we're on peak week. So today I woke up at a new low weigh-in because coach is having me dehydrate. It's Tuesday, so we're 4 days out, looking really flat. Not very dry yet, but I'm drinking 7.5 liters of water every day. I just wanted to say thank you, bro, for following along on my journey. It's been a long one, especially you, who has been here since the beginning, always supporting, always hyping me up in the comments. It always helps. Everything does. So I just hope to make you guys proud. All we got to do now is nail this peak week right.
The time has come for the show day cut. Thank you for this again, bro.
Yeah. I'm glad you trust me.
Of course I do. So all you guys in LA, hit up Crispy J for the cleanest crispy cuts. Also, I know there's a few of you guys that don't fuck with my long hair.
They don't?
Unfortunately, I don't give a fuck. But some of them want me to bring back, like, there's a few people that said they wanted to be able to bring back my old short hair.
Oh, like the fade with the crazy long hair on top?
Something like that. Or the Goku hair. I don't know. But it's just a style, so. Sorry. The style's not for other people. It's just for me, you know?
Yeah. Because they're not going to be wearing your hair.
Right. It's always just the dumb people who always think that, like everyone's doing styles for somebody else, or somebody's like trying to look like something for somebody else to please somebody else.
Yeah.
Most of us just be doing this shit for us, man. We don't really care what some people think. So
I feel like
I'm in
that's
a
how it
phase
is.
where I want my long hair, and then I'm gonna be in a new phase. I don't know, months from now or something, maybe a year from now, whatever, where I'm gonna go back to short again, for sure.
Yeah. It just depends on your mood, really.
Yeah. As we grow older, we definitely start just giving less of a fuck.
I mean, sometimes you want to
Like-
experiment with your hair too. Like,
Mhm.
you never seen your hair grow out as long as it is now.
Right.
So it's like, you might as well do it while you can before like you're old and you start losing your hair, you know?
Facts. Facts. Yo, this is the Young LA drop, by the way, the Attack on Titan Young LA drop. It's hard. I don't think you guys saw the back, but I'll show it later. But these pants are fire, dude. Did you get a pair of these pants yet?
Jake,
With
you got a pair.
the red,
Those
the
are
red
sick.
Japanese characters. Absolutely fire.
Yeah, how'd you get those already? They just sent out the thing.
They did a shoot. They wanted me to do
Oh.
a shoot, so I just took a pair.
Snagged them.
Snagged, baby. I promise though, for you OG homies that do like the Goku hair, the Goku hair someday will make a return. But right now we're doing Super Saiyan 3.
I can't relate.
I can't relate.
Just cause like I don't know anime like that.
You never watched Dragon Ball Z, dude?
Never, bro. The only
That's
anime
crazy.
the only anime I ever watched is like, you know, Beyblade.
Oh, I love Beyblade.
Bro, that shit was.
Beyblade
I
was
actually like this
fire,
stuff.
dude.
So that's why I would watch it, because I actually like the little toys.
Oh yeah, I had a
fucking-
fuck ton of them.
Bro.
My parents made me buy my own shit, but we would like play them in the playground at, I think it was elementary school, yeah. I mean, like obviously gear and stuff makes you look older, and you can see some of it by how it, like, I think the collagen in your face and your skin kind of just starts sagging just a little bit. But I think a majority of the reason why dudes just look older when they're running tests is because they just look more masculine. They grow out these massive beards, and sometimes the hair recedes a little bit.
Yeah.
And all of those things are just associated. Like, I feel like high masculinity is associated and looks older in general. You know what I mean?
With those,
Like,
yeah, you're right. With like facial hair.
right, right.
And the loss of hair, it just that kind of shows like, oh yeah, that guy's old.
But I don't think it's a bad thing to have a high androgenic or high masculine looking look. In fact, I mean, a lot of women dig it anyways,
Yeah.
if that's what you're going for. But I think it looks hardcore as shit.
What was that? High what?
Some of these masculine traits are signals for high mating value. Kind of just how like small waist and like wide hips is a very high signaling trait for women for their mating value.
Oh, it is. I didn't
And
know
their how fertile they are. New Attack on Titan drop, by the way. Yeah, dropping the 20-something.
Wait, did you
So
crop that,
sick.
or did it come across?
I cut it a little bit.
Okay, 'cause
It's a
that looks
normal.
really
It's a
good.
normal T-shirt. I got a double XL in this shirt too, which will be cool. But this one is like, this is what they wanted me to shoot in and film in for a photo shoot, and it was too small than I normally wear, so I just cropped it.
Dude, it's funny how on prep you'll diet for like months at a time, but then right before you hop on stage, you carved up with like the craziest foods.
I know, bro.
It's so funny how
Well,
that works.
I'm not gonna be doing the craziest foods. I'm keeping it as clean as possible this time around.
But like
I'm
straight
gonna
cardio.
counting all my sodium, tracking all my water, and making sure that all the foods I'm consuming are no added salt or sugars. So I'm just doing plain rice, probably just olive oil for the fats.
Clean carb.
That's how.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it as clean as possible, and then that way I know exactly how much sodium is going in there.
Nice and calculated. Smart.
That's how Brooks had me too.
I know whenever I have too much sodium, I just know that my abs, my core, gets watery very quickly. So I want to make sure that I'm properly being on top of it exactly as it should be.
Yeah, that's
This
just
time.
scary. You want enough water on stage.
Yeah. And it just ruins all the hard work that you did for 15 weeks.
100%. Isn't there like insulin supplements too? My friend Brandon was telling me about those.
Maybe you mean like GDAs,
Maybe.
glucose disposal agents.
Oh yeah, exactly. Those pills.
Yeah. Berberine, metformin isn't really considered a GDA, but they basically both essentially help dispose glucose into your muscles.
In terms of like
There it is.
I'm pumped already, dog.
What? Dude, this is flat as
Bro
fuck.
went like this, his chest was just peeking, bro. Whoa.
Flat like a pancake, homie.
Yo, you're in some great lighting right now for it. Nice.
Literally, lowest weigh-in, dude. Flat like a pancake. Like, you know when you like deplete and then all your, we were talking with Eric about this, how all your extremities just become fucking this big. And the things that go first are your legs and your arms. You just look like Guru.
It's all good, bro.
Talking
Just
to
wait
his
till the
minions.
carb up, dog.
Huh?
Just wait till the carb up, bro. That's all it is. We're almost there.
Coach in the meantime wants me to hydrate with as much water as I'm drinking. I'm drinking 2 gallons. He wants me to do a gram of salt during my workout and 500 milligrams, well, a gram of salt, no, a gram of sodium.
Interesting.
And then 500 milligrams of sodium throughout each meal.
2 gallons of water a day is crazy. That's a lot of water.
Feels like a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like I could drink even more today though, it's crazy. The worst part was last night I woke up 4 times just to pee. Coach told me not to have the normal pre-workout, so I'm not having rec today, not having the Inferno, not having pump serum. But I think it's okay that I just do a little bit of nitric oxide. That's not really going to make very much difference. So I'm gonna take half a dose of the magnified nitric oxide just to help with a little bit of pump. But today, honestly, is just a back and bicep pump day. So nothing too strenuous, nothing too crazy. Don't be doing the crazy drop sets and failure multiple times that we normally like to do. And I mean, honestly, yeah, from this point on, we're focusing on reducing inflammation and letting the body rest. So hopefully we can still bring this best package. What? No. There's that. Nice shirt.
Thanks.
Cool brand. Where'd you get it from?
Scope Young LA. Have you heard of it?
Mm-mm. This is a new company I work with. MILFs Incorporated. Huh? You should. I think it's very fitting. It's very fitting. What if we created an acronym called M, like MILF with 2 M's? So then it could be Muscle Mommies of Michael.
You gonna compete with us? Yeah. You look fucking shredded.
I was making jokes
Why
earlier.
the
I was
fuck
like,
are you so shredded?
What's your cardio? I need your body.
You gonna
fat.
steal the trophy from Lexi?
That's crazy.
Yo, they're scrapping, bro.
If we were in that house,
toying.
I would lose.
I feel like if I was like around that same 195
Is that Anavar?
3 days out. Started in.
That is way too dark.
Peak week protocol. Steroids.
That would be crazy. 3 weeks out, break your natty virginity. That'd be insane. Ooh, nice.
Looks so good.
Feel very flat, so that means a lot.
I can tell.
Pancakey.
But you're gonna look good.
Maybe if I did the full dose of trend that my coach actually wanted me to do.
Let's don't say we did.
Juicy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Juicy even though she doesn't take juice.
I drink juice.
Nice. Yep. She's ready.
Good shit. Looks so good.
Tiny little no carb pump.
Bro's form is so proper. It makes me feel like I ego lift, bro.
What?
You probably do.
No way.
So controlled, bro.
Thanks, bro.
I'm glad that you've leaned more towards the minimum effective dose rather than maxing everything out.
Yeah.
You have room to grow.
It's literally what Togi said on our podcast. The reason he wanted to run all these crazy cycles is because he wanted to blow up and get famous. And I know that's a lot of kids' mentality these days. But it's not like me taking that much more gear is gonna change what I have.
You've just done it the right way. Taking your time, increasing things slowly over time.
I do feel a little late to the game, but I do feel like I have quite a good enough amount of years in bodybuilding left. So at the same time,
I'd hope so. You need to be eating more calories.
on
On your bulk.
Yeah, on my bulk, I definitely will.
Because I meant to say that the other day, at peak bulk, weren't you at like 3,500?
3,800.
He's at 3,500 right now.
He's white.
I'm just saying, you two
Tall-
should not be eating the same amount.
I told you, bro, I'm getting fat out here, bro.
You are not.
That's what I told him yesterday.
Shut up.
His jawline's just peeking through the mirror, and he says I'm getting fat. Don't be shy.
I gotta give him a little.
Yeah, that's the signature.
That's funny.
You're so funny.
Your back is dry.
Really?
Yeah. There are lines on lines.
Yeah, so like my fluids is
Nice.
That's how we know it's my cycle, because it's all the water's in my stomach.
Yeah.
Such a bummer.
She just hit her period. A week out of show. Where last time she competed, she lost her period 4 months out. Right? Was it 4 months?
Pretty much all of prep. My last
All of
prep was
prep.
20 weeks, and I had my
Like the
period
last
near the
15 weeks
beginning,
or
but
something?
for so long, it was just gone forever.
Gotcha. 3 to 4 months then. That's crazy.
Yeah. And coach, like the morning that he sent over my peak week program, hit him back with Mother Nature had arrived. That was cool.
It's so good that literally a week. Missed it by a week.
I know.
I think it'll be perfect by the time show comes around.
Hoping to look better tomorrow. Hopefully by Thursday, everything is gone and back to normal.
Competing is stressful for girls, bro.
Yeah?
I can't.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You have back muscles. Your back muscles have back muscles.
Fuck.
think your traps have striations in them.
Oh, really?
You're so jacked, your body's just inventing new muscles. Just building new ones.
Back double bar. Back double bar.
We're just doing lat pull downs. We did lat pull downs first, and then I'm doing regular cable rows. So for the pump up today, I'm just doing 4 of my main back exercises that are honestly good compounds. I'll probably do some single arm stuff, but basically any 4 combinations of exercises where I can hit the totality of my back and keep it light, higher reps, not go to failure too much.
That's crazy. Third exercise I'm going for lats is high cable row. Pretty standard with a nice twist.
I always hit my shin on this thing on the bottom. Hurts. The itch.
That was an intense set.
Was it?
A little bit.
Huh.
Got a good fighter rep or two in there.
I'm so used to having to go to failure. It's kind of hard for me to just do a pump up.
Doesn't sound like that's a bad problem to have though. 4 days out be like.
Sad.
Now, is that how you're feeling on the inside?
Absolutely. Hey Lexi, do you like butt stuff?
Crazy stuff.
Oh.
Oh shit. Dude, I just heard a splat. This is what that was, bro.
Wait, keep laughing, your abs look sick.
That's hilarious. Bro, it sounds like she's crying now, dude. I can't tell what's going on.
That's so funny. Our faces are getting sunken in.
Yeah, bro, that prep face. Prep phase crazy.
What's... Oh my god.
She said, yeah.
You gotta learn what this long dick look like.
I might freak out if I meet Kevin Hart. I might actually like fanboy.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Kind of like that one time.
That one time we
that
saw
we
that
totally
party.
saw Kevin Hart at that party.
Yeah, we did.
We went to this fucking content creator party. Like MGK was there. Who
Oh,
else was
shit.
there? Freaking
Young Gravy.
Young Gravy was there. It was Lil Huddy's birthday party, and like album release. And she swore to God that she saw Kevin Hart. And I looked around and it was like
No.
just another black man.
No.
And I
Lexi.
was like Kevin Hart. That guy's taller than me.
No. Lexi, that's fucked.
Your back looks sick. And do back flex.
I'll fill out this 4.5 liters so far. So I got 3 more liters to go. And then we're gonna do cardio. I'll be finished here. So that's about it. A little fasted cardio in the morning, a little cardio right now. Some protein from huge subs.
I just want to say that if any of you guys have ever had a passion or a dream or a drive to just compete, even just like once, I think it is a fucking amazing experience and you absolutely have to go for it. You have to. Even if you've had like an itch, just do it once. Put yourself in that place where you have something that keeps you accountable, where you have a goal that you want to reach, where you push yourself and stay regimented with daily habitual things to get yourself to the best version of yourself. I think no matter what, even putting yourself in like even just one show for the sake of yourself, bro, we'll go miles, man. We'll go miles. If I didn't put myself in my first show, I don't think I'd be anywhere near where I wanted to be, which is where I am today. I still have a long ways to go to get there. Long ways to go to my final goal. And Olympia is included in that. Even if I don't ever make it, even if I don't have the genetics for it, even if I look like, even if I'm a mid-ass bodybuilder, I want to get there, man. And I'm going to put all the work in. So, and I know you guys can too. We're gonna make it, bros. Fuck what other people say. Fuck what the naysayers say. No one gives a fuck about what they think. It's about you, bro. It's about you. It's about your progression. And if you're getting better every day, that's all that matters. And then you'll look back 10 years from now and be like, God damn, bro. I fucking glowed up. Glowed the fuck up. We're 4 days out. Thanks, guys, for coming through. If you ever come to LA, hit me up if you want to lift.